default. Okay, check, sound check. Okay. And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, traders all around the world. This is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube. Hello Stoyan, let's go. Hello Time to Shine. Hello boss. Hello MHB. Hello Miguel. I'm sorry for yesterday, everybody. I was stuck in a traffic jam, so I couldn't make it for the webinar. And everybody, this is Forex Trading Course 101, and today we are going to start building your strategy. And remember, this is your first time with us. We are in the intermediate module. Okay, so we are going to build, we are going to try to build your strategy and or a system. Until now, what we have learned so far, we have learned about the Fibonacci's, we have learned about the multiple time frames, we have learned about the candlestick formations, the pivot points, support and resistance, trend lines, counter trend lines, and we learned about highs and lows and market structure. Okay, and remember also 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. Hello Annie, how are you? And risk disclaimer, the webinars are not investment or trading advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. And for homeworks and or questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and my LinkedIn contact. Hello Ushu, how are you? Big hug to you also. That being said, everybody, let's dive into the live market and let's start to talk about... Whoa, we are still in the EuroCAD trade. We are still in the EuroCAD from the past week. Okay, but forget about trading right now. We are going to talk about how to build your strategy. Okay? Now, there is a good point and there is a bad point. Good point, everybody, is there is no right or wrong. Okay? And the bad point is that if you are not familiar on how to build your strategy, then most likely you are going to need some time. Hello Akos, how are you? Some time and some so-called backtesting. Okay? But let's start with this. So what is your strategy? Okay, we're going to start today and this is going to go for a long time. Now, talking about strategy, we need to define, okay, define rules, non-negotiable rules that aren't subject to interpretation. Okay, everybody, when you form a strategy and or a system, you need to define rules, and those rules must be non-negotiable, rules that aren't subject to interpretation. Okay? And we are going to talk about today entry rules and stop loss rules. Okay, this is one block, entry rules and stop loss rules. Number two, not today but in the coming days, trade management rules. Remember, they must be non-negotiable and not subject to interpretation, meaning if 5 different traders are going to read your strategy and your rules, they must enter or come to the same conclusion. And exit trade rules. Exit of course with profit, exit trade rules. Okay, so those are the three building blocks that we are going to build your strategy, everybody. So this is one block, and the second block is here. Okay, so if you have a strategy, everybody, you can share with others already. Let's talk first about entries. What strategy, what rules do you have for the entries? Miguel is asking, is this the same as trading plan or it overlaps with it? It's a part of the trading plan, Miguel. It's a part of the trading plan. When you have a plan to trade, you need to have a strategy. Okay. The strategy, great question, Miguel. The strategy is a part of the trading plan. So entry rules and stop loss rules, everybody. Does anybody have a strategy to enter? What are you looking for? And okay, let's open Canada JPY, right? Canada JPY, there you go. Counter trendline breaks, right? So this is Canada JPY right here, and on the weekly chart, right, we said that the market broke the long-term downtrend line, I mean the short-term downtrend line, and let me check. And remember, there is no right or wrong. If you can make money, that's it. Okay? Now we have talked about a lot of things already, everybody. Now you can take what you like, what you understand. You can reject, right? You can reject what you don't like. So this is the weekly chart and this is the daily chart, right? So it doesn't matter short or long. Do you want to trade? Okay, Canada JPY daily chart is just an example. So should we go short or should we go long? Right? So time to shine says counter trend line. Okay, so this is my strategy, everybody. Okay, number one, I will only enter when I see CTB stands for counter trend and break with a closed candle. Thank you, time to shine. I'm going to delete trade management. I'm going to put it here, so we are going to have more space. Okay, this is a nice rule. I will only enter when I see a counter trendline break with a closed candle. Okay, is this rule negotiable, everybody? And the most important question is this rule subject to interpretation? I will only enter when I see a counter trendline break with a closed candle. So if I want to go long on Canada JPY daily chart, and this is time to shine, he says, oh, I'm going to enter only with the counter trendline break, right? And time to shine says also, oh, I want to enter with the candlestick formation. Okay, question for you, time to shine and everybody, when do you want to see the candlestick formations? I will only enter with candlestick formations. But do you want to see the candlestick formation before the counter trendline break, or do you want to see the candlestick formation after the counter trendline break? Time to shine. you need to be more specific. Where and when do you want to see your candlestick formations? And remember, everybody, I have a 20 seconds delay, okay, on the chat. As we break the counter trend line before, okay, I will enter only with candlestick formations before the CTB, okay. Okay, Miguel, let's go step by step. Miguel says, I will enter with the Fibonacci rules. Okay? So, I do have, everybody, I do have a bullish candlestick formation in here. Okay, transparency. There you go. We have bullish candlestick formation in here, everybody. And let me check if this is the another. There you go. And this is short, right? Okay, time to shine. You basically have an entry because we have a bullish candlestick formation and the market, everybody, broke the aggressive counter trend line. Okay, so as you can see, we don't know if this trade is going to be a winner or if this trade is going to be a loser. We don't know this, right? But you can see, you can check that with those two, right? And there is no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. But those two rules maybe not enough. I will only enter when I see a counter trendline break and with the closed candle. I will only enter with the candlestick formation right before the counter trendline break. Now Miguel says, number 3, I will trade with the Fibonacci rules. So number 3, I will only trade with Fibonacci rules. Okay, Miguel, would you be more specific? What are the Fibonacci rules that you are looking for? So if this is the example, everybody, and there is no right or wrong, we are just going to draw. And homework, of course, homework, everybody, please send to my email if you want. If you want me to check your strategy and your system, send your strategy if you want. Okay, so A to B to left. Let me check if this is the A, if this is the B. Where is the tool? There you go. What is the high? What is the high here? 150, and this is 114. Okay, so Miguel says Fibonacci's. Let's draw. This is the A to B. Green goes to green. This is the second Fibonacci. And let's see. Let's see, it hit the blue. Low is 798, 15, 13. No, didn't hit, so we are here right now. Okay, enter at a confirmed C. Okay, Miguel. Miguel says, everybody, that he would enter. What do you think, Miguel, about time to shine rules? Would you go with time to shine also? Would you wait for the counter trendline break and bullish or bearish candlestick formations, Miguel? What do you think? Would you wait for the same parameters? Okay, Miguel, so you don't have a confirmed C, okay? And remember everybody, there is no right or wrong, but Miguel says, oh, I want to trade with the confirmed C only. Great. So you have the A here, and up in here you have the B. And Miguel says, oh, I want to enter only with confirmed C's. Well, here is the C and not confirmed. Okay, this is the C, not confirmed. Okay, time to shine. Would you trade with the Fibonacci's or would you trade without the Fibonacci's? So this is the original one. We can draw also the Fibonacci of the confirmation, which is here. Okay. And you don't have a conformity. I might have touched, it might have touched the orange. Oh yes, yes, you are correct. Thank you, time to shine. It touched the orange, thank you. So this is the orange goes, oh, thank you, time to shine. I didn't notice this. Okay, so this is the contrarian again. Edit levels, contrarian. Okay, thank you, time to shine. Miguel, the picture changed, so your C is confirmed. Yes, sir. Okay, there you go, C is confirmed. Blue is hit, attach it to low. I checked my blue, Stoyan. It's 79813. And where is the, this is 79815. see, it didn't hit the blue. It's 2 pips, it's 2 pips away. Stoyan, okay? Or my Fibonacci is 2 pips away, it didn't hit the blue. Okay, it's 815 and the Fibo is 813. The original one. And Miguel is saying, but it can be a C of the contrarian and the C of the confirmation. This is the problem, Miguel, and the challenge. You need to decide what are going to be your entry rules. Okay, you need to decide what. It's not enough to say I will only trade with Fibo rules. What kind of Fibonacci's are you going to trade? Are you going to trade only the original Fibonacci? Are you going to trade the Fibonacci and the contrarian? Are you going to enter only with the Fibonacci of the confirmation? So number 3, everybody, it's subject to interpretation. Number 3. Okay, I will only trade with Fibo rules. Okay, but what rules? What Fibonacci? Time to shine says I would use Fibs as well, maybe a counter trend line at the confirmed C. We had this situation before. It's not attached to low. Snap to candle. Okay, thank you. Not attached to low. Whoops. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Okay, display, fixed right. Now I am snap to candle. Oh yes. Now you're okay, thank you Stoyan, you're correct. 816, 815, thank you. So blue goes to blue, and let me see this one. Thank you Stoyan. Blue goes to blue. What is the high? 166, 168. So we have a new Fibonacci here. Okay, so this is not valid anymore, everybody, and thank you Stoyan. Original, there you go. A goes to C, right? This is the C. A goes to C, B goes to D. Okay, so we are here right now, everybody. And Stoyan just made our lesson easier. So we have a contrarian Fibonacci in here. Contrarian Fibonacci in here. The C is not confirmed, everybody. No, I did not mean only Fibonacci rules. I will also enter with counter trend line and candlestick formation. Okay. Time to shine. And Miguel, you have an up Fibonacci, original one. C is not confirmed. Okay, but you have bullish candlestick formation and a counter trend line break. Are you going to enter, yes or no? Okay, and if you are not going to enter, you need to explain to yourself, everybody, why not. And remember, everybody, there is no right or wrong, because some of you can say number 3. Okay, you can say, let's make it 3.1. I will only enter with a confirmed C. Okay, if you want, you can draw a contrarian on the contrarian. You can do everything, but let's build a strategy for the entries, everybody. Don't make it too complicated, okay? What are the entries? Okay? Time to shine, Miguel, and everybody else who want to join the conversation. Feel free to join the conversation. Do you want to enter with when you see a counter trend line break? Do you want to enter when you have a bullish or bearish candlestick formation? And number 3, do you want to enter with the Fibonacci, or do you want to enter only and only when the Fibonacci has a confirmed C? And this is a decision, everybody. When you form a strategy and or a system, you need to decide the entry parameters. MHB, is this a rule? Is this a rule, MHB? And time to shine. No, I can draw a contrarian on the contrarian because I don't have 2 candles on the right yet. Okay? Everybody, should we enter, or do you have some other parameter that you want to use for the entries? What do you think? Is this enough to enter? Is this not enough to enter? Should we write in our strategy that we are going to enter only with the confirmed C, which we don't have? We should be able to enter with all these weapons. We are actually missing the crowns. We are going to upgrade our strategy, Miguel. Let's go step by step. What is your decision on number 3, everybody? Are you going to enter only when C is confirmed or not? Something is happening in the markets. My dogs are barking. Victor is saying, I will enter and I will put my stop loss on B. See, everybody, so now this is Miguel in Time to Shine, and this is Victor. So we have different traders with different strategies. So this is, here is Miguel. Here is Time to Shine. Okay, it's here. they are going to enter with the confirmed C. We have Victor here. Victor here says, oh, I don't need the confirmed C. Great, so there are different strategies. And we have MHB who says, I'm going to enter only with the 14% retracement. Right? And there is no right or wrong. MHB here. Different traders with different strategies. Stoyan, I would also add to the list change of direction in terms of lows and highs. Stoyan, would you be more specific? Can you note see if a C is confirmed on the contrarian? Can you not see if a C is confirmed on the contrarian? Time to shine. I am puzzled. I don't understand. What are you trading right now? Your strategy is not clear to me. Are you trading the upside? Do you want to go long? Do you want to go short? What is your trading strategy? This is all it is about the Fibonacci's right now. You don't have a contrarian on the contrarian because the market broke the level, and you don't have the confirmation because you don't have two highs on the right side. As you said, we don't have C yet, but we have structure. Okay, can you define structure here? Everybody, what are the rules of your strategy and or a system? So, time to shine and Miguel, you wouldn't enter, correct? MHB, you wouldn't enter, and Victor, you would enter, correct? Am I correct? Do you understand everybody correctly? You need to define the entry rules. Victor brought up an interesting point: entry when structure is broken. Victor, is this your rule about your strategy? Is this a rule? And Stoyan is saying price is making short-term lower lows and lower highs. If I would go in long without confirmed C, I will do it on a break of the previous lower high after a retracement. Okay. Can you write, Stoyan, can you type in the chat as a rule? Try to type in the chat, Victor and everybody in Stoyan, try to type in the chat as a rule. I will only enter when. And the rule must be non-negotiable and not subject to interpretation. Okay, everybody. Miguel says, I am in this trade short. So, Miguel, you are going against your strategy. Why are you going against your strategy? Victor says, I will enter. MHB, I will not enter. We can go and build an uptrend from start of trend to see if the trend is confirmed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go step by step. Time to shine. Can you write in the chat as a rule? Try to type in the chat, I will only enter when. So we can, because this is the trick, everybody. Okay, when you type something in the chat, your rule must be not subject to interpretation. So me, that I'm going to read your rule, and everybody else who is watching the webinar, we should see and understand the same thing. Okay? So time to shine, when you say we can go and build an uptrend from start of the trend, I'm going to do this in one way, Miguel is going to do this in the other way, Victor and MHB are going to do this in some other way. Okay, your rule is subject to interpretation. Okay, Stoyan, I'm still waiting for your rule. It's a great rule. Can you make it as a rule? I will only enter when I see, and so on and so on and so on. Everybody, I'm going to give you a hand, okay? A little bit of help. But remember, your strategy must be your strategy. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of help. Number 4. I will never enter against the short-term trend. Number 4, I will remember, entry rules are going to clarify what do you want to see and what you don't want to see. So don't just write I will enter, you can also write I will never enter. You know, number 4, I will never enter against the short-term trend. So Canada JPY, yes, I have a bullish candlestick formation, yes, I have a counter trendline break, but I will never enter against the short-term trend. What is the short-term trend? Market making lower lows, lower highs. See everybody, but it's not a rule, you know. Some traders are going to use this, some traders aren't going to use this. There is no right or wrong. You need to, this is the tricky part, everybody, you need to decide for yourself. Okay? You need to decide. Each strategy is going to be a little bit different for every trader. Okay? In the end, also we are going to try to build a pre-trade checklist, you know, before you enter. Okay, so number 4, everybody, who agrees with number 4? Do you agree with number 4? I will never, never, ever, ever enter against the short-term trend. Time to shine says I will only enter when I have a confirmed uptrend and a confirmed C on the original Fibonacci with a counter trendline break and candlestick formations. Wow, time to shine, congratulations. See everybody, time to shine, just send us in the chat his strategy. I will only enter when I have a confirmed uptrend, a confirmed C on the original Fibonacci with a counter trendline break and candlestick formation. So Canada JPY daily chart. Now here is the tricky part. Canada JPY daily chart, time to shine, this is for you, right? Do you have a confirmed uptrend? Let's go on the monthly first. Monthly, this is the monthly chart, you know, monthly chart, this is the lower band. This is the monthly chart, this is the lower band, and let's go on the weekly. Let's compress the chart. And the market wave, right? Extension, retracement, extension, retracement. This is from the weekly and from the daily. From the daily, we can compress the chart and from the daily extension, retracement, extension, retracement, and then it collapsed, right? So it went down. We can draw, so it's extension, retracement, extension from the daily chart, right? Everybody, now as you can see, here is the challenging part, you know. Now time to shine has a great entry strategy, and this goes for all of us, right? Don't tell me no, I've been there, okay? Time to shine and me and everybody else, right? We have a great entry strategy, okay? We're going to enter with the Fibonacci's, and with the counter trendline break, and with the Stohastic and the MACD and da. But time to shine just put in his strategy a big parameter, which is I will only enter when I have a confirmed uptrend. So this is the big picture. Now the question is, do you have, everybody, a confirmed uptrend? So is this a confirmed uptrend, or is this just a down retracement? The green in here. And Stoyan says, I can see now that what I said is hard to make it a rule. Yes, you're correct. And also we don't have a counter trend line. We do have. I agree that rule, agree, yes. I meant confirmed uptrend or downtrend. Okay. Even better, everybody. So look here, this is called, everybody learn this, especially if you're a beginner trader, this is called analysis paralysis. You have a bunch of rules which are okay and are good, and then you have this. You see this, you have structure, you have the short-term trend, and so what now? Let's try to learn something, everybody. I'm your student, okay? I'm your student, you are my teacher, and I'm trying to learn your trading strategy. And you said we're going to enter with the Fibonacci, with the confirmed C, with the counter trendline break, and with the bullish or bearish candlestick formation. But now, everybody, I'm puzzled. I don't understand. Man, should we go short or long here? I'm totally confused right now. Because your strategy and my strategy, it doesn't explain, you know. Man, should I go with the up Fibonacci or should I go with the down Fibonacci? You know, should I have a confirmed down structure or should I have a, man, I don't know, you know. So am I. This is the hard part, everybody. It's not a problem, it just make practice. Define the rules that are non-negotiable and that aren't subject to interpretation. Wait, yes sir. Miguel says, I think this pair is starting a new down extension. Miguel, what is your strategy? What is your strategy to go short on Canada JPY? Everybody could be what? Euro CAD, okay? Euro CAD 2-hour chart. What is your strategy? No, I'm not going to give you answers today. No. Today you are going to suffer, okay? Euro CAD 2-hour chart. You know, what is your strategy? Should you go long, and why? Currency pairs and time frames are just going to change, but your strategy is going to be the same. You know, what we have built so far is the rule number 1. I will only enter when I see a counter trendline break with a closed candle. Number 2, I will only enter with a bullish or bearish candlestick formation. Number 3, I will only enter with the Fibonacci rules. And 3.1, I will only enter with a confirmed C. Number 4, I will never enter against the short-term trend. So I'm confused, you know, how can I enter? I mean, should I go long or short on Canada JPY daily chart? Should I go short or long on EuroCAD 2-hour chart? AUD JPY, same story. AUD JPY, what, 4-hour chart? You know, I mean, I'm confused, you know. So what should I do? Miguel says this pair is down original Fibonacci and down confirmation Fibonacci with no confirmed C, and the 2-hour original Fibonacci is down and confirmation down with the confirmed C to the confirmation Fibo. Great analysis, Miguel. What is your strategy? Don't mix, everybody. Don't confuse. Strategy with analysis are two different things. So everybody, how can we solve? What do you think? This is the $1 million and €1 million on what million Bitcoin question. How are we going to solve our entry rules? And we didn't even touch the stop loss rules. What do you think? As you can see, everybody, we have 4 rules which are okay, but as you can see, to the beginner trader or me that I'm learning from you, I don't have any direction where to start, you know. I mean, okay, confirmed uptrend, but which one? It's the structure, is the market wave, is the short term, you know. This is why is so how are we going to solve the mystery? I'm a trader, you know, I'm watching these webinars for a year or so and I'm not making any money. Any pips? I have a kind of a strategy, but I don't know what to look for, where to enter. I mean, I have some kind of rules. Miguel says short entry. Miguel, what is your strategy? Everybody, we are not talking about today how the Fibonacci's are positioned. We want to build a strategy. Who knows? What is the answer? What is the answer to this problem? If you don't learn this, everybody, you aren't going anywhere as a trader. Time to shine says we have to see the long-term structure with short-term structure. Yes, sir. Can you make this as a rule that is going to be non-negotiable and is not subject to interpretation? What do you think, everybody? Help time to shine out if you can. He's right. What we are missing is the market direction before we go check on the counter trendline break and candlestick formations and Fibonacci's, you know. One big part of the entries is the market direction. Can you make it as a rule, everybody? Help, try to help. Time to shine out. We have 10 more minutes, okay? If nobody gives an answer, I'm going to help you a little bit. Before this, you can chat, no problem. So, homework if you want. Homework. Send to me your entry strategy. Just the entry part, everybody, if you want. Homework, send to me on my email, educationfxpassion@gmail.com. Send to me your entry strategy. Time to shine. I will only enter when I have a clear understanding of the market direction. Your clear understanding of the market direction is subject to interpretation. Because my understanding is different than yours, is different than Stoyan's, is different than Victor's, is different than Actor's and Annie's and Miguel's. Time to shine. This is not a rule. Stoyan says, I will only enter in the direction of my confirmation time frame. This is better, Stoyan. What is your confirmation time frame? And he says, monthly, weekly and daily must have the same direction. Any, if you say like this, same direction is subject to interpretation. Because I'm going to see a different same direction than you and Stoyan and Time to Shine and Akos and Miguel. You must be more specific, everybody. Now between Time to Shine and in Stoyan, Stoyan is the closer one. I will only enter in the direction of my confirmation time frame. What is your confirmation time frame? You are doing great job, everybody. Congratulations. Let's work a little bit. We have 7 more minutes. I know it's difficult, okay? Because most likely nobody told you this, you know? That rules must be non-negotiable and must not be subject to interpretation. Up or down? Down. I don't know. Peter, direction is confirmed with daily time frame. The daily one. Okay, so what is your trading time frame, Stoyan? I will only enter on the 1 hour time frame when I have confirmation of the direction on the daily time frame. Okay, what confirmation do you want on the daily time frame? You are getting better, Time to Shine. What confirmation do you want? Now, everybody, we are getting there slowly, step by step. Congratulations to you. Right? So we have Canada JPY daily chart and we have Canada JPY 1 hour chart, right? 1 hour chart. This is the 1 hour chart. Let's make it like this. And this is the daily chart. Now we are getting somewhere step by step, right? This is the daily chart and this is the 1 hour chart. I will only enter on the 1 hour time frame when I have the confirmation of the direction. Stoyan says 1 hour, 2 hour. Okay. Peter says trading is 4 hour. Okay, great. 1 hour, we can have here the 4 hour chart. Now, you are going to enter, everybody, only when you have the same confirmation from the daily and the small time frame. So, tell me, are we going to short the market? Are we going to go long? Whether we are in extension or retracement, 2 highs and 2 lows. Okay? Time to Shine, you need to clarify, are you going to trade extensions or retracement of the market wave, or are you going to trade extensions or retracement of the Fibonacci? Passion, help me out. Not today, tomorrow, okay? Not today. Today I want you to think, I want you to work, and I want you to send me an email with your strategy, with your entries. But we are getting better and better, you know. Now we have come that we need the confirmation from the trading time frame to the confirmation time frame. So are we going to short the market, everybody, or are we going to go long? If you put it like this, we are at support level now. It doesn't matter, Akos, because we are building the strategy. It doesn't matter what level are we, where are we. Okay, Miguel has a great rule with the Fibonacci only extension. Okay, so this is Miguel's right. Oh, there you go, here. Miguel says, I will only here, right? So this is Miguel, everybody. It's building his strategy. So Miguel is going to enter only with the confirmed C and 3.2. I will only trade Fibonacci extensions. It's a rule, right? This is Miguel, everybody, and let's put MHB here, let's put Victor here, you know, and this is Miguel, and time to shine. I will only trade Fibonacci with the rules. I will only enter with the confirmed C. I will only trade Fibonacci extensions, right? Still we are here, everybody. And let me see. Okay, let's make it together. This is the daily chart, right? And this is the 4-hour chart. So what is your daily time frame and what is your 4-hour time frame, or what 1-hour time frame? What is your time frame confirming? Do you have a confirmed uptrend, everybody? Do you have a confirmed downtrend? What do you have? Miguel says, I'm going to only trade extensions. Miguel, is your daily time frame your confirmation time frame, Miguel? And everybody, the most, we have 2 more minutes. Remember one more thing. The most difficult thing is to obey your strategy. Okay? One more reason why 90% of traders lose money. Okay? They don't trust, or they don't obey their strategy or system. We talked about different reasons why 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. You know, stop loss number 1, don't believing in the education or in themselves. There is another one. 90% of traders who lose money, they don't trust or they don't obey their strategy or system. Miguel says, yes, the daily is the confirmation. Miguel, why are you short? Why are you shorting the market if your daily chart is up, making higher highs, higher lows? What do you think? Aren't you going against your strategy, Miguel? Okay, everybody, our time is up. See you back tomorrow. And remember this. Try to build your entry rules, okay, and make your rules non-negotiable and not subject to interpretation. And if you want, you can send it to my email, okay, so I can check if they are non-negotiable and if they are not subject to interpretation. Okay, everybody, our time is up. See you back tomorrow. Yes, I know it's hard work. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade with passion. This is FXPassion, signing off.